Welcome to my walkthrough for the game Black Christmas, another game by Amphibious developer. This game has 5 levels and I will put the timestamps into the description if you want to skip to the walkthrough of a specific level. So here we have level number 1, and the first thing we do is to go over to this tree stump and take this brick and this axe. And here you will also see this code 7417, which we will need back here at this treasure chest. So we enter this here, 7417, and here we can find the rope, and we need this rope here at this sled to remove this wood. And we are very lucky because here is a snowball. We can't find a snowball anywhere else. This is the only one in this level. And with that snowball we go over to the tree back here. And we use the snowball to shoot down this snow shovel. And we pick this up and go over here to the entrance of the whole area and remove the snow. And here underneath that ice we can find a handle if we smash the ice with the brick. Then we go over to the snowman and take his bucket. And then back here at the house we find this hose where we put the bucket. Oh no, we have to install the handle first, and now we put the bucket here and fill it with boiling hot water. And we use that hot water to remove the snow from the snowman, and we find this lighter here. With the lighter we go over to the mailbox, open it up, and here we can find this candle which we take. And then we go over here to the basement where we use the candle and kill the zombie with the axe. And this guy has a key on him, and with that key we can unlock the door of the house, which will lead us to the second level. Level number 2, we start at the table here, where we can find this knife and some duct tape. Then we go over to the Christmas tree and already cut open the presents, these two, and we find one of those puzzle parts and some pens or pencils. And we go over to the carpet and put those pencils here. Now we can read this code 8901, and with this code we go over to the box here on the left and enter the code here 8901. This opens up and we get another puzzle part and a sock, and with that sock we go over to the chimney and put the sock here. And now we have to sort them by their size, and once you've done that you find another code here 7748, and here above the chimney we can find another box which we can open with that code 7748. This opens up and we get these tracks and another puzzle part. Now we go down here and use that piece of the track here, and with the duct tape we fix the wire, and then you press this button and the train comes here, and we can find another puzzle part and some lights for the Christmas tree. Alright, now we go back here and back to the table where we find this puzzle, and we already found all of the parts, so we put them here. And once you've done that, this opens up and we find some batteries. And now we go over to the Christmas tree and mount those lights. And there should be a battery thing, oh, down here. Here we put in the batteries. This lights up and we take a step back. And if you take a look on the last crate here, you can see those colors. And now you go back to the tree and count the lights according to their color. And once you've done that, you go back to the crate and enter the number of the according lights that you counted. So this will be, 7 red ones, 3 green ones, 4 purple lights and 3 yellow lights. This opens up and we find a shotgun and the key. That's the key for the exit, which is over here on the right. So we unlock this, kill the zombie with the shotgun and continue to the 3rd level. Level number 3, the kitchen. First we go over here and pick up these playing cards, or one of them. Then we go over to the table and put the card here. And this is just a memory game, so you have to find pairs. Once you solve that memory puzzle, you get a code 3488, and with that code you go over down here and open this up. And in here we will find this stick and some binoculars, and with those we go over to the window and take a look here, and you will find another code 3758. And there should be a box somewhere here. Oh, up here. And you open this up with the code from the window. 3758. And you get this bottle opener and some wool. And with this wool you go over here, there is a cat. And if you give her the wool, you will get this towel. Thanks. With the towel we can remove this bulb here. And then you go over to this darker area here and put the bulb here. And here on the shelf you will find this hammer. With the hammer we go over to the fridge, open it up and smash the ice. And you will get some tweezers. And with those you go back to the table and use your bottle opener to open this bottle. And the tweezers to get this key. Now there's one more box here at the window. Here we go. And you unlock this with the key and get this. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Maybe a paper weight. Anyways, with this you can smash the window. And outside you will find, if you use your stick, you will find an antenna and an icicle. And we use that antenna on the TV to get another code 4702, and with this code we can open up the door here. 4702, and here is another zombie which we kill with that icicle. And if we take a look, we can find the key for the exit, which is over here. Level number 4. Here we start back here at the oven where we find this bat. And with that bat we go over to the present over here. and smash it open, and we find some kind of device and this horn. With that horn we go over to this cow here and attach the horn here, and this opens up and we get the key. That's the key for this red door here. So we unlock this and use our bat to kill this zombie. And in here we find this knife or whatever this is. And with this we can cut open this pillow and find some kind of gear, which we need up here on the shelf to open up this drawer where we find this knob. And we attach the knob here on the door to find this record. And now we go over to this gramophone and attach this device and play the record, and this will give us this tank here, which we need up here at the drawer at this squirt gun. And we use this squirt gun down here on the blood pool to get another code, which is 4621. And here on the right is a box, which we open with this code. And we get this hammer, and with the hammer we go over here at the oven. There is some kind of hole in the wall which we can open with the hammer, and we find this key. And there's another box down here which we can unlock, and we find this shotgun. Now we go over to the closet, which we shoot open with the shotgun, and we also kill the zombie that's in there. Here we find this stone and a ladder, and we put the ladder here, and if we step on it to reach the window, here we go, we can smash the window with the stone and climb out there. Last but not least, level number 5, and the first thing we do is go over to the snow here and piss on it, because that way we get this coin. Then we go over to the trunk, open it up, and you will find this note with a phone number on it. So we go back here to the phone, put in our coin down here and dial the number 534341, and we get a code here 5377. Now we go back to the trunk and open that toolbox with the key from the phone. 5377. This opens up and we get a hammer and some nails. So we go over to the tree and fix this ladder here and climb up there to find some bread. Then we go over to the deer here, and in exchange for the bread he gives us the ice drill. So yeah, what we do before we go to the fountain, we go to this lamp here or lantern and get this fishing hook. Now we go to the fountain and pick up this stick, so we build ourselves some fishing rod. Now we drill the hole and go fishing for this key, and we use that key on the box here on the right, and in that box we find a machete and a lighter, and with this we go into the igloo, use the lighter so we can see the zombie that we kill with the machete. Then we pick up this screwdriver, and back outside again we go to this electricity box, open it up with the screwdriver, And in here we will find a revolver and the keys for the car. So we go over here to the front door and unlock it and shoot the driver. Then we can find this brush here, and with the brush we can clean the front window, and we can also find this code here, 5381. 5384. Now we go back to the igloo and and use the code that we just found, 5384. This opens up and we get some pliers, and with those we can remove the lock here. Open this door and now we can escape with the car. Just use your keys here. And that was the game Black Christmas. I hope this walkthrough was helpful for you. Please leave me feedback, that would be great. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And tell me about other escape games that I could do some videos about. So thanks for watching, see you soon, bye.